the Hopkins County United Way president of the board this year. I was campaign chair last year. My name is Mike Horn. I want to start by thanking everybody for taking time to be here. Thank you for volunteering again this year. I'm going to be a little bit biased, and anybody that volunteered last year, I want to thank you because we had a very successful campaign last year, and I know this year is going to be even better. So thank you for your continued time that you're giving the United Way, because honestly, we could not be successful without everybody that's in the service. Volunteers really make a difference. So thank you very much. I'm going to say a quick prayer over the food that we've already eaten and the campaign, and then I'm going to invite Christy up here so y'all can get to meet her, and she'll tell you some very inspiring words, and then we'll get out of here. All right? So if you'll please pray with me. Dear Heavenly Father, I just want to thank you, Lord, for this day. Thank you for the cooler weather. Thank you for this meal, and please bless it to the nourishment of our body. I want to ask for a special blessing and just safety over everybody that is a volunteer, and everybody will be going out to deliver packets and get them back to businesses. Just keep them safe and healthy. And Lord, I just ask for all these things in Jesus' name. Amen. I'm going to invite Christy Mosley up here. She is our campaign chair, and she'll say some wonderful, fun stuff. She loves talking in front of people, so she's
Well, I don't know about that. But, so I do want to start off by saying I'm Christy Mosley, and I own Landers Creek Outfitters, so being part of the community is super important to me, but I also want to thank everybody for being here today. I know you're taking time out of your busy schedules, but it is you guys who make this happen. Because without you going to the businesses and talking to the people and going back and collecting the funds, I don't know how we would do it without you, so thank you for that, for sure. But it's going to be a great campaign. I know I'm following this guy, Mike, who blew it out for being a COVID year, and so, yeah, tough year to be able to do that, but he did a great job, so big shoes to fill here. But I thought about that when I knew I was going to say that, but I feel like somebody would make a comment. But anyways, I want to thank Diana Ramirez that has hosted us here and let us be a part of the Dairy Museum and made it, super comfortable. It's a great place to meet. Chris Voorhees with Edward Jones for feeding all of us today, and Sandy Wallace who brought in Plain Fancy because we all love Plain Fancy. So Mike Horn with all the printing and everything, he did such a great job. Our great brochures and are up here, and for KSST being here, and Star Country, Star Springs Telegram, and also the new Front Porch News. Not new, but different owner now. So, like I said, you guys are so important to this campaign, and we just couldn't do it without you going out and doing all the hard work and contacting the businesses. And even for those of you who are in your own workspace and you're going back and asking your companies to donate. And so I appreciate that. I mean, it's like a grocery supply, and Chris's Mother Francis, and Ocean Spray, and there's quite a few that are doing the Sweet Soccer Springs, So we really appreciate that. But we encourage you guys to make the business contacts as soon as you can and hand out your packets, because we want to try to wrap it up. And first Wednesday of November, so that gives us a little while, but I do encourage you to go out and make those contacts as soon as possible. And so I know all of you in here know what the United Way does and how it helps build a better community, which is our theme this year. But you've probably all been touched in some form or fashion by either a loved one that has needed help by some of these organizations, or maybe you yourself at one time have been helped. So you all know how important it is for these funds and how it helps our community. Because I feel like sometime in your lifetime that you've been a little down on your luck in some form or fashion, that these type of organizations that really have either helped you or pulled somebody through. So we all know how important that is. But I didn't realize until I joined the allocations committee, which some of you have probably been on at some time, and where these organizations come in and they ask for the funding and they give you their stories on what the funds have done for the people that they help. And it was eye-opening to see how many people in this community that may not be in our bubble that we live in, you know, that they that's helped them, and it was, you know, makes me want to just work that much harder and do that much more. And again, without you guys, this wouldn't be possible. So we're here today to kick this off. It's going to be a great campaign. We gotta be mine. So he was great.
Should have been your thing.
Yeah, you gotta be mine. But just I will say from the bottom of my heart, I'm grateful to have this position and be here, and I just thank all of you for what you're about to do and all the hard work in collecting the funds. So thank you again. We've got a short video, and that we have all the organizations kind of come together and do, and thanks to Abby Tips who put it together. And so we'd like to show that to you, and again, thank you guys for being here today.
So if it's not loud enough, we tested it, but we're working on some little speakers here.
I'm Christy Mosley, and I'm the United Way campaign chair for this year, and we're real excited to be kicking off our new campaign starting September 22nd. So all of our guys will be coming out and handing out their packets to all the businesses, and we are looking forward to your support this year.
Hey, I'm Pastor Joel T. Meyer, and I'm president of the Hopkins County Christian Alliance, and we want to say thank you to the United Way for the amazing job you guys always do. The funds that we receive from the United Way, all of it goes to feed those who are hungry and impoverished in the Hopkins County area, and we are truly grateful for the work we get to do together with the United Way each and every year. And so thank you, United Way, for all that you do for Hopkins County and the Northeast Texas area. We look forward to partnering with you again this year.
The donations made to the local United Way allow the Hopkins County Community Chest to assist local residents with utility bills, food insecurity, hygiene items, housing, medical, vision, and dental expenses.
The community support of the United Way allows us to assist over 350 families every month to overcome financial gaps and help keep food on the family's tables.
Bright Star Baseball is a 501c3 baseball league located in Hopkins County for children and adults with special needs.
United Way of Hopkins County makes our communities healthier, safer, and stronger, and we at Safety are grateful for their support. United Way's backing helps us continue providing vital services including emergency shelter, counseling, legal assistance, crisis intervention, and prevention awareness 24 hours a day, 365 days a year to survivors of domestic violence and sexual assault.
I'm Judy Gilreath.
Jimmy Jones.
And we're from the Dinner Bell at the First United Methodist Church. We have received funds from the United Way since 2012.
The United Way funding provided to Heritage Christian Counseling Center makes it possible for those suffering from major life issues access to care they may not otherwise have.
From Lakes Regional Community Center, we work at the day hab called Our Place with intellectual and developmental disability individuals 18 years and older. We're so thankful for the funding from United Way as it has allowed us to hire music therapists to provide music therapy for our individuals. Music is a great outlet as it's relaxing, fun. It gives our individuals an opportunity to create songs, harmonize, and to use musical instruments provided with the funding from United Way.
The impact that scouting has made on my life and the lives of many others is only possible due to the support of our community and friends such as the United Way. Many youth cannot afford registration fees or to pay for camps without financial support such as we get through the United Way. Thank you for being such a part of changing the lives of our youth through scouting.
Hello, my name is Riley Carroll and I'm the current president of the 4-H Hopkins County Council. And 4-H has given me so many opportunities as being a Healthy Texas Youth Ambassador and winning reserve champion at the State Fair for public speaking. It has just given me so many opportunities, and that's because of United Way funding.
Texas Child Advocacy Center is grateful for the generosity of the support from the Hopkins County community through United Way. Together, you are helping us with our mission of breaking the cycle of child abuse one child at a time.
Meal a Day could not function without the financial support of the Hopkins County United Way.
Thanks to the United Way, the Sulphur Springs Symphony League has the opportunity to bring the gift of music to over 1,000 Hopkins County kids every year.
I'm with Ekata. Due to the generous donation from the Hopkins County United Way, we are able to make a positive impact on those seeking help for substance abuse by offering screenings, treatment referrals, and recovery support services. Together, we make a difference for the people of Hopkins County, and together, we fill the gap.
Hi, I'm Amy. This is Layla. We are with Teen Court, and we just wanted to say thank you to United Way for your continued support of our program. We enjoy helping the youth of our community.
I'm with Jehovah Jireh Food Pantry, and I would like to say thank you to Hopkins County United Way. Without them, we would not be able to provide extra food for families in the community.
Hi, I'm Gina Law, and I'm the Executive Director of Lake Country CASA. We've been serving the children of Hopkins County for the past 31 years. We are able to serve these abused and neglected children with the help of our community and the Hopkins County United Way. And on behalf of the children we serve, thank you.
Now that you've heard from some of the organizations that your donations go to help, we want to thank you for all the donations that have come in and helping us build a better community.
So I will echo what has already been shared with you all. Thank you for being here, for choosing to serve our community as a Hopkins County United Way. We're very grateful. I feel like at some point in the video, a switch was flipped for me, and maybe it was for you all, in the fact that for me it really drives home the point that contributions that we receive for our United Way stay in Hopkins County. And that's what we want you to convey to the businesses that you will be visiting, asking for money from them to help support our United Way so that we can next year support 18 nonprofit organizations that serve people that live in Hopkins County. All but 2% of the money that we raise stays here. That 2% has to go to United Way worldwide, essentially a membership fee, if you will, so that we can be associated with the greater United Way. So thank you for conveying what we do to the businesses that you're going to reach out to. Each of you, before you leave, other than our workplace volunteers, everyone else, you're going to get a baggie with a list of businesses that we want you to visit, and then a campaign envelope for every business. Inside the baggie, you're going to have a worksheet, and it's going to look like this. I realize you can't see the fine print, but it's going to have a listing of where we want you to go. It is also going to list on the far left side the amount of money that business contributed to our campaign last year that we're paying out to these organizations this year. And then also a suggested giving amount. And that is only a suggestion, just kind of a guideline. But the worksheet is for your benefit. It will help you realize here's where I need to go. And then when you're ready to go collect donations, make sure that you go back to all of those locations. So that's for your use. Inside, you'll also have a campaign envelope that looks like this. I filled most of it out for you, but I wanted to just highlight, and again, I realize you can't see the words,
But your job is going to be to add in a contact phone number for yourself, and then also a date that you would like to stop back by that business to see if they're wanting to make a contribution. Some of you are paired with a partner. So if you are paired with someone else, I have not written down your name. So you and your partner decide who's going to go where, and make sure you fill in that worker name right here. So anyway, you're going to have one of these for every contact that you're going to make. But inside the envelopes is what I am hoping, and Mike has shared with me that he tries to do this at every business he visits. When he goes into that place of business, he actually pulls out the campaign brochure, the one that you got at your spot. I think it is very important for someone that we are asking to make a donation. I think it's important that they know exactly where their money is going to go to. So we have listed 18 organizations that their money will help support next year. Inside, and then a few on the back, along with the dollar amount that that organization is budgeted to receive, as well as the number of people that they served last year in our county. We want contributors to know that their donation is going to be stewarded exactly how it's listed here. And they can trust that it will be stewarded that way. So pull this out. Our board members are listed on the backside, as well as those people that served on our allocation committee. We do include administrative expenses, and those are also listed. We want what we do to be very transparent, and that's the purpose for this. If someone wants to mail in a contribution, which of course they can do that, our post office box is listed at the bottom. My phone number, and I feel like I've spoken to all of you, but I am Susan Herman, and my phone number is also on the front of the brochure. So pull that out when you go to deliver their packet. They're also going to have a white contribution card. We don't have to get this back, but if they could fill out some information, it just helps me with record keeping, the name of the business owner's name, and their mailing address. That can be helpful, but we don't have to have it. And I realize that a lot of you, if not most of you, are returning volunteers, so you know how to do it. But for our new ones, thank you for coming to help. Christy, I know, has recruited lots of new volunteers. So that maybe helps explain a little bit. So you're going to leave this with that place of business and tell them, you're going to stop back by whenever you're going to come back by. A lot of them, some of them may make a contribution as you make your initial visit, and they may give you a contribution then. Many you'll have to return back to, sometimes maybe more than once. Sometimes you might want to call ahead and just ask, will you have a contribution for our local United Way? That might be a little bit of a time saver for you. So contributions can be made by cash, check, or we also have a PayPal account. For our industry workers, you all know that you'll have the blue payroll deduction cards. Just know that you're going to hang on to those and pass those on to your payroll people. I think maybe just one or two of you have packets that will have the payroll deduction cards, so that's not going to really pertain to the majority of you. If for our workplace volunteers, if you would like to coordinate a time for Christy to come out and speak to your employees, whether it be employee groups, manager groups, she's more than happy to do that. I am going to email to all of our workplace volunteers a digital copy of that brochure so that you can get that out to your employees. And then after our lunch event next week, I'll email a copy of the video so you'll have that. So 2 weeks from yesterday, which is Tuesday, October the 5th, we'll have our first report meeting. So as a volunteer, you are invited to that meeting, but your attendance is not necessary. We are going to weekly add into our campaign dollars as we begin to count contributions. I'm going to email all of you those report meeting dates so that you can put them on your calendar and volunteer, me, Mike, Christy, and didn't you say they dropped them off at West Street? Yeah. So I'll email all of those dates to you. Those meetings are at the AgriLife Extension Office just across the parking lot. Can either of you give me the details related to this?
I don't think so. The only thing I was going to say, for any new volunteers, if you have specific questions, we'll be up here afterward, or if you want some tips or those kind of things, just how the process goes, I'll be up here and I can walk you through that, or pass somebody sent by you. Most people have done it before. It's 99% of the time, it's a very straightforward, easy process.
Yeah. So make sure that you get your packets before you leave. You can call or text me. You've got my number on that brochure. You can email me with any questions. Don't hesitate. If for whatever reason you've got one that you really don't want to deliver that, let me know. We'll give it to somebody else. Happy to do that. Any questions regarding the process?
I just was going to say one other thing. Another very helpful thing about having a group that is so close-knit like us and that volunteer, if you have trouble with a new business or getting a hold of somebody that you know that's donated year after year, bring that to me, Christy, or Susan, and we can find somebody else that might have a connection. I've told Susan, I think a lot of businesses, like I probably have 10 that I walk in every year, and they already know why I'm there. I don't even have to get the packet out. They're just like, how much money am I supposed to write the check for? And it's an easy process. But there's some people that it's not easy for, and they don't completely understand what United Way is. I think Susan did a good job, and I think the video and the brochure does a great job telling how we use the money. It's just not everybody takes the time to do this stuff. So we can always work on finding somebody that might have a connection with that business owner or manager.
That's right, yeah, totally true. And so if you have, most of the places that we're all going to go visit, we've reached out to in years past, but we have added some new ones. So that's why you're going to want to just kind of take a look at your worksheet. If it is a new business that we have never reached out to, maybe they're not a new business, but we've never reached out to them, it's going to say for a contribution from last year, it's just going to say new. So you're going to know that this is their first time to be asked or to be told about our local United Way. So take a look at this. Sometimes I'll have a phone number, a contact name, notes that are helpful. So look at this maybe before you start making your deliveries. Any questions? Other helpful tips? Okay. I've got a couple of thank yous. Emily Glass and Charlotte Campbell came a little bit early to help get our food set up and our drinks. So thank you all for helping. I'm grateful for that. And then I have a very special thank you on behalf of all of Hopkins County United Way for many, many years. I wanted to thank Carolyn McKinney, who is coming back as a volunteer this year. Carolyn recently retired from the Dairy Museum. So it was Carolyn for years. How many years do you know? So it was Carolyn that would put us on the calendar, get our table set, get the table decorations set. Many years you all provided lunch for us. So Carolyn, welcome back as a volunteer. Thank you. On behalf of all of us.
So just to reiterate what Susan said, thank everyone for being here. Your packets are available up here. If you have any trouble getting a hold of the business, just let us know. We'll communicate.
Facebook page, like and follow.
Yes, please, if you have not liked our Facebook page, please like our Facebook page. We are in the process of launching a new website, which should be up any day. The web address is on the brochure, so just know that. And I think the last thing is just Susan. She does such an amazing job getting all this. somebody would have told me 5 or 10 years ago, probably the first time I was asked to be campaign chair, that Susan did this much work, I probably would have said yes the first time. I turned it down a couple times because she does so much work. So thank you, Susan. And that's really it. Unless anybody has questions, I'll be up here, and Susan will be up here. Just thank you. We appreciate everybody and everything you do for our community.